You've made. You've made. You've made. No progress. None.
Get back to fucking work. It's time to get back to work. Get back to fucking work.
Give me this one. All right, I guess the show has begun. Well, no, not quite. I mean, it actually has, because the show is streaming. But, yeah, this is the show. I know, you're like, wow. No. Just you wait. Because there was, like, one thing I was going to do. But I guess I should just start it. I know what I was going to do. I was going to let Allie in. But the problem is, I have so many of these damn windows. And alright, here we go. Let me make sure everything's alright. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing terrific. So good right now.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, it's no problem at all. I know what you're thinking. He doesn't have a plan. I do have a plan. All right?
Right before I joined, I saw what we're in store for.
Yeah,
tonight,
exactly.
and I'm totally game.
Yeah, exactly. And I also have like a special guest. It's an actual show. It's not just us gonna be like, just talking about stuff. Just
Shooting the shit.
Yeah, it's not gonna be shooting the shit like you think. Yeah, it's gonna be. I actually have a thesis and everything. I thought this through. Like it's gonna be a good one. Maybe I'll just jump into it right now.
Yeah, I want to know who the guest is because I have no idea.
Well, he's been on the program before. It's not who you think it is. But, yeah, no, it's not him. No, I can't do. It's not. Yeah, it's not a back-to-back one. But no, I'm bringing on a really nice guest who.
I wanted to talk about Instagram.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh man. I just found out actually, and I know he doesn't watch it, but he's canceled. He got canceled.
No, I know.
I didn't realize that.
How could we not? We're the canceled crew. How would we not be able?
Yeah, I know, but it breaks my heart that people outside of UCB got together and were like, him? No.
For bar shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. That they formed a collective and that they were like, he can't be in part of this. But I mean, I get it. But still, bar shows. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. But it was a mistake. It wasn't. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't want to get into too many details.
Oh yeah, good. Honestly,
but I think I don't know. It's not like some of the things that happened at UCB.
Exactly. I told our guest that he's going to have to wait because I want to try to keep this moving. So we are going to get into what we're talking about, which is part of my thesis and all of this. And this is kind of in the style of what he does, and that's why I guess I'm doing it. So I know there's a lot of moving pieces to this. But yeah, I'm really taking it apart like cereal right now. So I'm also putting this on the screen for people to see. I hope he can see the link because he probably does not know what's going on right now. But whatever, it's not important.
I know this person?
Yeah, you do know this person. So
Okay.
he didn't even go to school with us, so it's not gonna make any sense to him. But basically right now I have it on the screen what I'm doing. And I don't know. This person right here, this individual finally found their footing in life. It always seemed like they were meant to do this. They were always meant to direct student performances. Yeah, I don't know. It's just how we all met her. She showed up with children to college for a degree in theater, which I thought was, how could this be? Even me at the time, I was like, this isn't a very responsible decision that I'm doing. Why is she doing it?
Children?
She's what?
This person has children?
Yeah, this person has children. Oh, no, not the person I'm bringing on, but the person.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I guess. Damn, I already screwed up the intro to this.
No. I thought. Yeah, never mind.
No, it's all good. But yeah, I don't know if you could see on the show. I don't know if you saw the link, but yeah, this person. I don't know why I'm really hyper fixated on what they're doing, but they direct children's high school musicals now, and I always felt like they would be doing that because they just were showing up to do acting, like at our college, and then this is what they are doing now with their lives. And it's just, I don't know. When I set out for my career, I wanted to really go somewhere. I didn't want to just end up doing this. So, but it's always seemed like that's what I guess they aspired to. But here's what really gets me. And I know that this is probably all boring right now, up until now. But she writes these essays about it, about how I'm trying to find the exact one that really got to me that I'm going to read for you all.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. Are you watching the show at all right now? Are you watching it on the YouTube?
I'm just like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Listening.
otherwise
All right.
there's going to be feedback. If
Oh no, you
I
can mute it. You can mute it so you can read along if you'd like. But she just wrote like, "Holy crap, an opening night like I've never seen before. 3 of our cast members had a 3 p.m. performance 3 hours away. So they rented a car and were on track to make it to the show by 7:40 for an 8 p.m. curtain. They put their costumes and makeup on in the car and were totally ready to get back to the show until they crashed 40 minutes before arriving. No one was hurt, thank God. But
These are children?
Children, yeah, on their way,
No.
Yeah, like they're double booking it, and that's what happens when you double book it, I
The
suppose.
stage mom, the crazy stage mom is like.
I think so they
Driving
crashed 45 minutes.
maniacally.
So you see what I'm saying? And no one was
Wait,
hurt.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Were these kids like the lead in the show, and then like
Right?
maybe there were other kids who were hoping that they got really hurt, and then they would have to like take over the role?
I mean, I think now I don't even need to read this anymore. I think you get the gist of all of this. Yeah, of course. So they had to reconfigure the show. And, like, they crashed. But no one was hurt, but, like, these kids didn't blink. They stepped up to the plate and knocked it out of the park. And it was amazing. Thank God it was a show where they could improvise dialogue and the actors used his hats and wigs to switch rights and left. And it never would have worked with the traditional show. And she's so proud of these kids and their commitment to the show must go on. But, oh man, do I ever now want to do that again. Yeah. Live theater. And that to me, yeah, great that it worked out. But it just highlights a very interesting point about these people who gravitate towards theater. Or not even just that. I should not be smoking so much pot before I say all this stuff. But no, it's just these people are flakes. And aside from that, yeah, I'm not saying like flakes in the sense of...
Children who got in a car accident.
I know that. Yeah, no, but I'm just saying like, to just be like, oh, I got to get this performance, I got to do that. No, when I focus on a performance, I see it through. I don't just say, oh, I'm going to do, like, I don't know. I don't spread myself thin. I don't just throw anybody on the show.
Running so late. Call times, like, should be like 3 hours before the show starts.
Yeah, basically, for sure. Exactly. But the thing is, like, why do you do that at such a young age to spread yourself so thin? Nobody's enjoying the moment. But this brings me to an even larger point about all of this that is even more disgusting. Damn, I hate planning my jokes. They all suck. I want to declare a war on theater and what it does to the children's minds, because it really is not healthy. And what it does is it's just trying to create good soldiers to fall in line with the promise that you're going to get some action. That's what it does.
Or to think that you're going to get, like, the lead role senior year.
See, you see it that way, too. And that's why you are, yeah.
I fell victim to that. But, like, that's my experience.
Yeah.
If I could go back to my younger self, I'd be like, try something else.
I mean, don't we all? I kind of want to write a children's book for children to, like Dare was for marijuana. I want to do that.
Like, don't do theater.
Yeah, to tell children to stay away from that. Yeah, not even...
There's maybe, like, one, and they're not even really talented in the scheme of things, but there's like one talented person and the rest are like guys who are just available.
Well, they need that. That's what they need. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, it's a toxic world. I probably wouldn't have discovered marijuana as much, like, unless I'd be playing sports or something. They don't do drugs. I don't. But it's like, I don't know. What can anyone do?
I guess I did smoke pot with my theater friends.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna invite that guy back right now. You can enter because I don't think he saw any of what I was talking about, which kind of sucks. Whatever, I don't care. But I'm gonna let that guy know that if he has a hard out at 9:30 too. He says it's just so this is just a walk on for him as
Okay.
well. But no, that's like the overarching message of this. I'm not saying I personally quit acting. No, I'm always gonna do
Yeah.
creative crap because I'm stuck in this fucking web.
well,
But-
now we're in the headspace. We can't,
Yeah.
even if we're not doing anything about it. We're like, oh, I'll do it. I'll do it again at some point.
Exactly. So put your hands together for our next
Okay.
guest. You usually see him on TikTok. Here. Yeah, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
one of my favorite
Brian.
Alexes.
Hey, Alex.
yep, that's right.
Hello.
Exactly. Sorry you had to wait.
I didn't know you were directing children's musicals.
No, he's not. No, that's
Oh.
hilarious. I just did a whole rant
Wait,
on.
I'm so
No.
confused
The
about
point
what
of this
you did.
is I did what
Wait,
you
was
did.
I didn't even hear the context of
No.
upon which I entered. Did he introduce me that way?
No. Before you came, I did a riff on someone Allie and I went to school with who directs children's musicals now. And like it's sort of inspired by
Oh.
so what you do of like you do these documentaries about retarded people and I'm trying to do that with this show.
You mean me? Because I do a lot of self-documentaries. Are you calling me that word?
And your grandmother, unfortunately, I just realized that.
Oh, okay. No,
No.
she's smarter than you, and like everyone would agree she's smarter than me.
I use the
I'm sure your 90-year-old grandma is sharper than Jared.
Well, she's 106.
Oh,
yeah,
106. Okay.
I know.
Yeah, but still.
I don't mean it in that way because now we can't use the clip, but I mean it in like a lovable term, like how you describe a dog. I'm invested in the beauty, like in American Beauty, about these people and their lives, and that's what I'm doing, but in like a live stream format, like a lazy
every
way.
day I wake up and I think, is today the day I'm gonna have to distance myself from Jared?
Oh. Yeah, I don't think so. This will never leave this room. That no one's ever gonna watch this, and I'm never gonna make a clip out of this. I can assure you that.
I feel like this is the first time I've ever done like this kind of like podcast, whatever you want to call it, like live stream with Jared, like sober. So, and like I legit thought that someone I knew. I don't know, Jared. You just gotta like clear up when you're introducing people, because I really thought the person that coming on directed
Yeah.
like children's theater.
No, that's how I do it. I gotta I gotta. I don't want anyone
that is
preparing.
The trajectory of, I feel like, a lot of people who did UCB.
Yeah, it sort of works. He directs stuff too. He's also kind of somewhat a director. He's had some legendary sketches that I still like.
Somewhat a director. I think I'm a director. I don't think about it. I think I'm a director.
Yeah, he's somewhat of a director. He's a better version. Like this is about
I
me.
hold the camera.
I think he's a director.
For
I think I'm a
sure.
director.
You
You're a director.
you directed the
I
shit.
only directed one thing at UCB, which was not great.
What was it? Can you say?
It was in LA. Nicole Conlon, who's now, as you know, she's like a big shot, but like she did a span called Sports Apocalypse, which is like
Oh.
UCB's old tendency to like make you do a sketch show about like one subject. And it was just like a giant nightmare because we had to make a whole show about sports.
Oh.
We have somebody in the chat, and they wrote something. So I don't read comments on my YouTube, but if someone wanted to read it, they can. I don't know if you have the link or whatever, but this episode's popping
Wait, you
off
know that
so
they
far.
left a comment, but you don't know what it is?
No, I do know what it is. It was
is
a
it?
compliment.
Read it.
They said, "Great video trainer. He wasn't at the Christmas party." That's what they said in the comments.
Who wasn't at the Christmas party? You or me?
Right? You were, so I wasn't. Yeah, and I
I
think
was.
yeah, exactly. I think they're talking about
Who
me.
is this person?
You'd have to watch the YouTube to find out because I'm
I'm
Is it
guessing
Alex
it's
Estrada?
Alex.
yeah, it
Estrada.
is. Obviously.
It's
Yeah.
like clearly Alex
I can't
Estrada.
even see it. I just know it's him.
Yeah. But No, we are
He's the only
reminiscing.
person that knows both of us.
Yeah, they would have to. We
And also, I went in the chat, the group chat that you got kicked out of, Jared.
yeah.
And I was like, I'm going on this show. You should check it out tonight.
Well, I
And
heard.
you're the
Yeah,
only one who responded.
I heard you plugged it. Thank you. But the thing is, I don't need
Wait,
that.
This show is called This Never Leaves This Room. You didn't tell me that.
Oh, I didn't think it needed to be mentioned that. But it's pretty cool if you watch the link and everything. Like it looks like a Fox News show with the background and everything. It's not. It's high production value. And now it brings me to my next point. I don't need that group chat anymore now that I've got this. This is a live form of a group chat.
I was never even in the group chat, so
Exactly. You don't. So I don't have to worry about you leaving me, like they did.
I feel like Estrada should put me in the group chat now just to spite you.
I mean, there are people who still exist in there just to spite me. So for sure, I feel like you would be a good replacement now, especially that you live closer than I do as well. But
Who spites you? Let's just go through it. Who spites Jared Weil?
I can't say their name. That would just be the end of me. If I do,
Okay.
I can't just. But I can talk
Correct
about
answer was everyone.
everyone. Yeah, I can't say who, but that is probably. That's why I don't do comedy anymore because I just give the
I
wrong
was
answers.
just thinking of this guy we know from college. I feel like he was one of the first people for me to witness like him not liking Jared.
Wait,
I don't want to say his name, but he was in your class, Jared, and he was like one of the other few straight guys at Purchase. And
I can't remember anymore.
I think he works for Fox News now,
Oh,
like a producer.
is his name also Jared? Yeah, right.
No, but it's like his name is like illiterate.
Oh yeah, I was gonna look him up, and we were gonna do a thing after, because I know Alex, you've got a
You
heart
mean
out.
Illiterate or like alliterative?
Like alliterative, like his name.
Okay, because
Yeah.
illiterate would be
I will.
just like consonants and no vowels.
I know who you're talking about. It's just a
Yeah.
weird ass name, like a weird ass last name. Well, he just has two names. It's like it's got a lot of K to it. It's like a
Yeah,
comical name to it.
I didn't know
We
you
were
guys went
at-
to college together.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah, we
grandfathered
did.
in. I got tenure in that group chat. So
And I like stayed longer one year so I could go to like Jared's graduation. Like I volunteered at graduation. So I was at your senior week, Jared.
I took
and
a
I
photo of you
remember-
at my graduation. So I send it to you every now and
I remember
again.
this guy coming over to me, just like it was just normal. He was just talking, and then Jared was like, "I don't know what you said, but I think it's something along the lines of like, why are you cop blocking me?"
Oh man.
or something." And the guy was just like shaking his head and like walked away.
Yeah, that does sound like something I would say, especially 10 years ago plus. So, to be honest, yeah, that does sound like something I would do, unfortunately. I can't control myself. It's weird that I don't want to kill myself when I say things that make me want to. So, but I have like such a happy life.
I'm not
That's
trying
crazy.
to shame you.
No, I know, but I do it
shame.
enough. I do it enough. Yeah,
Do you have a happy life?
it's the best, How could you not like what I do? Like, I get to drive around like Mario Kart, and then, and it's kind of cool, because then I get to take breaks by my place. Here's the thing, I've got like kind of a sickness, a Jeffrey Dahmer-like sickness, and a compulsivity to want to go home and eat lunch. And the fact that I can still, after all these years, have that, like, I had that at my other job for 7 years, where I'd leave the office and take a siesta in the middle of the afternoon, and I sort of have that with this. So it's like, I can't do better than that. And maybe that's what debilitates me as a producer, but, that's what I need to function in this reality and
Your
make myself
lunch.
happy. What?
Okay, then back to your lunch though. How's your dad? Is your dad around?
No, he hasn't been here in 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty
What do you eat
sus.
for lunch?
Yeah, not him. I have him cut up,
Okay.
and yeah, It's like a
That
weird.
was the heavy implication of all of the words that you said.
I know. It's funny. So I had a guy here from work, and he did some like acting, and he found out I did acting, and he wanted me to like do a video of him for like an audition, and I felt like I had to kill him because he was down in this basement. I didn't, but I was like, it just made sense like that. Maybe that's what, because that's what he did. He was alone for like all the time and had nothing but his thoughts. So he, and it just seemed like it was fitting. But no, I didn't do it. So you should all be proud of me. That I don't go that way. I don't go that way.
There's a standard of being a person.
You learn to control some of your urges, and that's a big step for
That's
you.
right. No, it's just too much work because then you got to go to court and hang out with their family for like every day for like, I don't know, or like every
Jerry,
Sunday.
You in jail?
I like how whenever I go on one of Jared's shows, I'm the host and he's the guest.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm glad you understand that.
I gotta go now.
I know he does have to go. He said 9:30
Okay.
was his out time.
It was good seeing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good seeing you guys. All right. See ya.
All right. Bye. Yeah. Fuck
He
that
started
one up.
talking about murder, and then he like.
No,
like,
it's true, and I do that on dating apps too, and that doesn't work out as well.
Well, especially on dating apps, it's not gonna work.
No, it doesn't. No.
Like women care about their safety.
I think that sometimes that's what shows them that you're not a killer, is that if you can joke about it.
I think they just like don't. I don't think they want to take the chance.
Oh man. Yeah, I know.
Just don't talk about it.
Just don't. I gotta go. I gotta go there.
Don't be it.
I gotta
But
go
know
there.
About it, but don't talk. Don't mention that.
Yeah, I know. I know that now. I just these are the thoughts. These are the thoughts, folks. But it's like, what else are you gonna do? Skateboard?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's better to talk about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Well,
I like to be serious. I like talking about serious things, and I think that's the problem with theater is it makes you silly. And I, through life circumstances, have been made a very serious man, and I don't like that. But it happened. So I'm just saying.
How is the I don't want to say your employer, but how's the company doing?
Oh man, well, the other company shut down, so they hired their dispatchers. So that was kind of nice because they remember me, and so now my stock is on the rise, to be honest. So I've been doing like a lot of work lately. Like it's pretty nice, I gotta say, to finally be back on top, or like to the side.
Are some of the rumors true? Like, do you have to like pee in a bottle?
You don't have to. I like that they say it like that. I like that you're the second person this week that.
They force you.
No, I remember actually I was training a guy like back in September, and an hour in he was like, I gotta pee. You mind if I just go in the back and pee? And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like that you would just go to, and I'm here already. Like I'm not gonna let you. So I like drove him to a restroom. I've never seen that guy since after his first day.
So when I get a delivery, is there a chance that somebody like pissed right next to my delivery?
I would say there's more of a chance that your shit was on the floor and stepped on.
Okay.
I would say there's more of a chance that, especially if they were in a cargo van, unless they're in like an EDV, like there's just, it's like a nightmare. Yeah. I mean, I do want to talk more about Amazon, to be honest. That's all I can talk about these days.
You can't name drop.
Yeah. But I'm doing like so well there. I used to think I was about to get fired, but I'm kicking ass, and it's been really nice. Like they've been putting me in a lot of difficult situations these last few months, and I made it out alive, even though I almost, That's the only part I don't like about it. The guilt. The survivor's guilt. Yeah.
I can understand that. My company just went through a round of layoffs.
Oh, yeah? Well,
Yeah. I mean, it's just like happening everywhere.
I'm going to queue up another lady to talk some shit about. If that's all right with you.
Okay, so we're talking shit now.
I mean, that's basically the thesis of the show, and like they're all people
so that's
from.
what you were trying to do before with this like children's director that I mistook as being an intro to the guest.
To the guest, yeah. We were moving a lot more faster. I don't know. I gotta stop smoking so much pot, but I
I
can't
was
stop.
literally so shocked when I saw Alex Trainer, and I was like,
What
"You
the
direct
fuck?
children's theater?"
I know.
Like,
Oh wait, he said I'll make a motion to add the time was. Yeah. Oh wow. To put. Oh man, Alex is really going down on me on this one.
what's he saying?
Yeah, that was time theft, Jared. Don't put it in their mind. Oh man, Alex is. I don't know. Honestly, it's so weird.
Giving notes.
Yeah, getting notes in the middle of a show, like, but hey, it works for a talk show, sort of thing. Forget this name's. Oh yeah, you probably know her as Tyra. Let me get this
Tyra.
on the screen right now for you folks. This chick right here, she posts Facebook statuses constantly. Still, like Facebook is still working.
Okay, I need to
Watch
I'm
the
gonna go
show.
on my phone, and I'm gonna look at the link.
Watch the damn show to see what she posts.
Okay.
Just 4 hours, I can't even find the shit that I wanted to joke about because it's so goddamn deep in this.
I don't know. What is this? Are you looking at a grass thing? Okay, now we're looking at angels. Angels are being released.
Yeah, I'm
This
just
is
scrolling through because I'm
all
trying to find.
evil. Oh, is she a Jesus person? God is coming.
Is she a
through.
Jesus person? This person just does nothing but sits on Facebook and writes crazy shit. And the stuff that I see is actually interesting. And now I'm seeing the stuff she actually posts.
So, how do you know this person?
You know her too. I'll show
I
you
do?
some photos. That's why I said you know her as
I mean,
Tyra.
it's a little weird looking at these people's
Yeah, is this a wrong thing to do? I think it's content.
Oh, I know her. I don't want to look at her.
Oh, okay, then fuck that. Never mind. Yeah, alright, I'll delete this episode.
No, I don't have to delete it. Let's just move on.
Yeah, alright, well then this is what I've been doing. I got the idea because of failed Bumble to, yeah, I know, it's funny how I could just move on. But
Living
yeah.
with schizophrenia. Those are the ads that are targeted
Yeah,
you.
yeah. It's because I joined all these men's rights, men's awareness groups.
Well, why don't we make fun of that? Why don't
But
we
we're
go-
about to. I just wanted to go
Okay,
through.
cool.
Yeah, like we're doing that. It's on the screen.
Men's rights, they use the move the fist bump.
Like it just. Hold on, this one was kind of funny.
I was abused by my ex and told everyone no one helped. Okay. Well,
Because
that's not.
of-
That.
Yeah, I guess that's
Even
not that
Johnny
funny.
Depp went through it. Oh my god.
Yeah, they write really crazy stuff, and it's
He
like,
must be like their idol. My dad went through it. I've been through it. Johnny Depp went through it. The differences between my dad. Okay.
yeah, we're really making comedy right now.
Well. Okay, so did you join this
I joined all of them. It's not just this one.
ironically?
Is
or
it ironic, or I just want to see like what? Sometimes they have like good ideas, like believe it or not, like they're very supportive of each other, and I just wanted to see what was I needed a group since my group chat. Here we go. Men's support group seemed like a fun one earlier. Damn, I'm already in this. Ugh, that one's bad.
Wait, but did you say you said ironically, right?
Did I say ironically? It seemed initially ironically, but I like that
What is
people.
that? Oh, she's a 10?
No, this is funny.
I like being single, but sometimes I can't take the loneliness.
It's worth it, man.
Okay, so an incel. Okay.
Could but people.
You should go to Baby's Alright.
What is that? Yeah.
Never mind.
Hold on.
Um,
There was one guy who was like, "Can somebody call me?" And I thought that was the best one. I can't find that one.
did he leave his phone number?
He was just like, "I just need someone to talk to," and somebody like named Scott Diamond was like, "I got you. Just DM
I
you."
mean, that's what you should have on your guest.
Nah.
Yes.
I already have. I have so much. I just burn bridges though. So yeah, I have so much
Yeah.
already. Hold on, I'm gonna get
Wait, is that a diary?
where.
Go up. Go back.
Yeah, I probably just scrolled through it.
Oh, wait, you can listen to me.
Hey, wait, where?
Go. Yeah, keep going.
Up or down?
Like you're going the right way.
Oh, I was going up.
Oh, I guess go down. I'm thinking like.
You were too kind trying to put this.
faster.
What?
Okay, yeah, the guy's writing his diary.
Yes,
I wanna
this
see
is the
that.
yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the ad to the group. 63, retarded, married 42 years, 2 grown kids, veteran. I'm a few weeks without drinking, no big deal. Just got a little dependent on my seltzers. Doing keto with IF kind of makes you a day drinker. What the fuck? That doesn't mean that you're intermittently fasting. And then noon to 6 is when he takes in his calories. His wife still works. What the fuck? Yeah. I should have done one of these when I joined.
Oh, I want to know who wrote who's writing their diary. You like won't show us.
Oh, this guy's name? Yeah, I shouldn't do it about personal people. I know. I guess.
No, but there was like a post where it was like a video of someone writing in a diary.
Oh, damn. I don't remember that one. I guess.
Okay, why don't we look at this guy's life? Okay, he has a little hat.
Yeah, I went back.
He's a wife. Okay, so he's not an incel.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not just like it's everybody.
Well, okay, so these men are talking about their feelings, so it's not
I know,
like...
it's not the worst thing. But then I checked out this guy.
Okay. Oh no, I hate that
Yeah,
guy.
right. I know. I'll get
No,
on.
I hate that guy.
Yeah. Right. I know. But yeah, this ain't the worst thing.
Oh. You know, I've been okay.
This
is
one's
like,
a grosser one. Oh, Jesus Christ.
With that guy, I noticed that like I'm not gonna say his name, but like an old boss of mine follows him on Twitter, and like after everything that happened, I'm like, how do you still like follow him? And this is like a pretty well-known person, and I'm like, how do you? And like when I knew him, he wasn't like men's rightsy, you know. So.
And then he just changed on you?
Maybe he just doesn't realize he follows this person, that he doesn't.
That
like,
guy
he
is like.
follows Andrew Tate, but I'm like, how do you not? Like, you have a follow, like.
I
this
just
person's
think
a sex trafficker.
with all the tribalism, maybe I just need to, go towards my brothers and like, become one of those guys, or like become like what Jordan Klepper is to them. I don't know. So that's why I'm like fascinated by these self-improvement things. Even though I don't take it in at all, I still fucking smoke weed and do the things that I have on the screen right now.
You know what you should do? You know, Chet Hanks has like
Oh, this fucking guy. No, thank you.
No,
No, thank you.
It's so scammy, but he has these like he'll sell coaching like one-on-one sessions, and it'll be like, I'll tell you, like, we're gonna do Zoom coaching, and I'll tell you to work out, and like.
That's pretty fun. That would be kind of cool. Maybe I'll get a cameo from Chet Hanks. Maybe
He's probably on there. I don't.
If you buy enough cameos from the same person, do they become your friend?
I don't know. Become their best customer.
I wonder if Alex Estrada's on Cameo.
For what? Like, who's buying like writer of Hamster Incredible?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he might be. He might be. Or like, I think you send someone a request for their email. That's so stupid. Yeah, I should have gone.
A request? What do you mean?
Like, you type in their email and then it like, I don't know. I feel like you can get cameos from people who aren't on Cameo, possibly.
I don't know about
them
that.
down. No?
No. You can't just email, like, it's not like finding someone on Instagram, you know?
I don't
I don't know. But I do like going on Cameo and like looking up like old child stars and seeing their little previews of their cameos. Like, if you ever look up like Jonathan Lipnicki.
Yeah, I actually did.
Like, those are just like really niche, or like Anthony Michael Hall. Like,
well, that's not that niche, but definitely. Yeah, that is so weird that you do that. I always wondered what you do all the time, to be honest.
Or like Annalise Vanderpool from That Story. Just like really fucking random child stars.
I would look her up
like,
for sure.
Hi, Rachel. Your friend Ralph wanted me to say happy birthday. Like,
oh man, how come you never got me one from her? That would blow my mind. Yeah.
I will do that.
Nah, that's weird.
Like, hi, Jared. It's Annalise Vanderpool from That's So Raven.
Yeah.
I just want to say, have a good show.
That's so weird.
For what are we
That-
calling the show? Leave it in the room.
That's so weird. No, and I keep saying that and realizing that's a show from Disney as well that you could get me a cameo from. I could get Mackenzie Phillips or whatever her name it was.
Oh, she's probably definitely on there.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the clip, folks. We got it. We got the friggin' clip. Well, yeah. No, I don't know. I personally,
The preview.
oof, that would be a fun one. But now I think the preview of Alex being like, "I gotta go," even though he told me he had to go, so it wasn't like he left. He probably left a little earlier because I was bombing. Because I don't know how to fucking Zoom. I just fucking rant and rant because I don't know how to Zoom. Just
Well,
saying.
you should do this sober.
Really? I don't know.
I
don't
think
have.
so. I think you should do it sober. You'll have your thoughts a little more together.
Here's what
Or you-
happened.
you at least bullet point like how you want it to move.
I was gonna do
through.
this through my phone initially, but my phone wasn't working, and so now I had to do it like through that, and that just pissed me off so much that I didn't get to skateboard. Like the whole show fell apart on me because I tried to plan it, and like I didn't have any of the fun that I wanted to, especially then. And I guess I got too stoned, but I don't care. That's just how it goes. That's why I don't do comedy.
But it's me. You're having fun, right?
That is true. I was having fun. I'm surprised that you stuck with it and that you're so nice about it. Because honestly, I
I
would.
mean, I am having fun.
You are for sure. Like this is a fun format. It's a shame that I did not book a fourth guest of some sort.
Oh, we don't need
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm
Been
trying to
being you, babe, for
trying to
10
give
plus
back.
years.
That's
Like,
true. That's true. But I'm trying to give back to the audience that made me, like
Yeah.
by giving them the best show that they could ever have.
By the way, did you take over the canceled Instagram?
I mean I think so or something or it might have gotten.
Because I was on. No one, I know no one gives a shit.
No, it exists. Facebook I think is done, but I think we the cancel
Like, 'cause I
Instagram.
deleted my Facebook.
No,
Or
I don't think we have a canceled Facebook, but we do have a canceled Instagram still.
okay, because like I
I
was
think.
like noticing when I switched between accounts, like I was like I don't have canceled anymore, so
Oh.
I don't know.
You can have
I
it
don't
if you
care.
want, because I just get notifications all day about it. It's
You
rough.
can have it.
I don't know.
um,
Personally, I want to burn it because it's got the same fire as the word woke to it. Like it's got that same unearthly snap.
When we started canceled, it was like started the show, like the live show. R.I.P.
I mean, it's not
canceled
R.I.P. It's
Twitter
just not.
was fairly new.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't.
Well, we were doing the stand-up show, so it only made sense to go to that other show, like to bring it to that.
Yeah.
But I always
Yeah.
liked the idea of this title, and I had a friend in college named Allie as well, Allison. She was like, we should do it
Yeah.
sometime, and then she died. So I never got to do this show.
Oh yeah, you told me about her.
I know, it's kind of crazy. So this is kind of like the show she never got to do as well. I know. That's why I'm over theater, because like I said, life just makes serious stuff happen all the time without, I don't need to be on stage to be dramatic. That's all I'm saying. I'm just constantly walking around with bags of drama, Jared drama, ladies and gentlemen.
But you still like to create things, right?
That's the other thing. Yeah, obviously, I just released
Should you
Cat
do
Dad.
Dad?
But the problem is, though, the way I tried to set this up today and me trying to work on my other stuff right now, I don't know what happened, but it's gone. I don't have the ability that I had, and I wonder if it's because of delivering, but I just don't have it. I couldn't, if I was asked to make another background for this show, I don't know if I could do it, like as fast as I did it with this. Like, I had all of this quality, high substance, and like now it's gone. Just went somewhere else.
Maybe you just don't have the motivation.
Well, there's that too, and like I spent like hours with trying to like get my phone on this thing, and it's just like scrub through all these things, and it just made me so viciously mad that I had to calm down any way I could.
I mean, yeah, you gotta meditate on that.
I don't know. I don't know if that's going to do it either. I meditate all the time. I have no thoughts. People always say they got all these racing thoughts. No, I say them out loud.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you need motivation. Because I think if you've done it before, you can do it again.
Oh, I will. I like made the puppets for my latest sequence, but the thing is, I'm like drawing right now, and I can't fucking draw. It just doesn't work. I just don't know how, and I don't want to know how. And the fact that I have to do it makes me even more angry. Like, it's not fun to do art that makes you upset.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of like what I do to like scratch that creative itch or whatever, like I've just been writing a lot, and like I get frustrated, sometimes with like a project because I'm like, I gotta start an outline all over after writing like 100 pages or something.
I didn't know that you wrote.
But I usually will just like take like a few weeks off if it's really like I'm spent. I think breaks are healthy.
Well, that's what I did. I finished that Cat Dad months ago, and then I just had to do like 2 things that took me forever to do because by that point I forgot how to do them like easily, like, and just I put it off for another few more months, like to the point where I just see it all kind of vanishing, and I don't know how to stop, like, it from going away. I don't know. But it's especially because I don't have motivation from like an audience at all either. Like I just make them for me at this point. So whatever.
Maybe you should like put it in the men's.
I want to. That's exactly. I'm just
should,
gearing up for
like,
the right post to hard post them there because I can't do it on my own Facebook. Maybe
you should like make like a really emotional, get really vulnerable, and be like, I made this like in a tough time of my life.
I want to
like,
guilt those people to be my fans.
Outlet. I know you guys can understand me.
An influencer who guilts people into being his fans.
Yeah, you should. I mean, those guys, they also seem vulnerable.
I know. It's an
they
idea.
Want to support you. And they're
Is.
I remember living in my dad.
Watch my YouTube videos. I'm not going to talk about anything that you can use. You're not going to learn anything. But it would make me really feel good if we get those numbers up. Yeah. I know. I did think about that. I also thought of like, yeah.
Hey, maybe if you guys throw me $5, I'll name a character after you.
Oh, God. See, I can't. It's more inspirational than anything. I can't use them.
Like, do you think you would have that spark in you if you just like all of a sudden just like had like high numbers?
Right? I feel like no, because one of my TikToks about skateboarding kind of did okay. But I think that's because TikTok was being like, he's pulling away, make one of his videos do good. Like, and so I got like, and then I just still haven't made a TikTok since that one. Like, I just don't want to. Like, I don't know. It's being out here. You're not creatively stimulated. When you're in the city, you get used to being mad more. Like, little things don't piss you off as much because so many little things topple, and then you just create art from it. Whereas when you're out here, you become kind of like a dumb cow or like a dog. Like, every little thing just irritates you, and you can't use it to your art.
Well, I think you need to do things that aren't just like your job and like being inside. Like, I mean,
I do some stuff.
I know you have to piss in the bottle.
I don't.
So maybe you don't have
I've never pissed in the bottle. What I do is I park.
Okay, you pissed in the bottle, Jared.
I don't piss in the bottle. I piss.
But what I'm saying is like maybe like is there something like can you for lack of better words, can you get involved in your community? Like
I did try. I asked ChatGPT how to run for office, and they were not helpful. So I don't know.
I don't know. I just like aren't there like a group of like guys who skateboard?
You don't see them constantly. You can't just join a crew, and especially they'll be angry if you force yourself on them. Like I see people all the time at the skate park who I kind of know, and we don't want to like bother each other. You know,
But
that's
like, I don't know, just like you guys just don't feel like if you've seen them enough, there hasn't been a point where you're like, hey, let's take a break and drink a beer, or like
in the summer that happened, but like I don't know those guys in the same way I used to. Like I end up going at a time now when like there's this one guy who comes in a Camaro who like is too good to talk to, and I don't want to, and I want to show that I'm too good to talk to him too. So we're like that. No, he's like a freaking pro, like skateboarder, and it's
you ever
upsetting.
think you could like strike up small talk and ask for like tips?
That would just piss him off, because that would piss me off if someone did that to me. Like that's
Do you
the
think he's
story.
like a real like skateboarder? Do you think
What-
it's secretly like Tony Hawk?
If you meet a real skateboarder, the only thing you can talk about is you can talk about what you have that and like maybe your techniques, but you can't just like outrightly be like, give me tips, or like sometimes people are weird. It's very, yeah, I don't know. Like you don't want to get in the way of someone else's fun. That's
Kind of
that's what.
seems like. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but it seems like a little exclusive to me.
That's yeah, because it's so hard to do. That's why it has to be.
Yeah.
That's why I know that's yeah. Theater is very accepting, but is it?
It's not. Well, it's in. No, it. I mean, it's not.
You-
But in the worst way, because
Exactly.
what they
I
should
look.
do is, if you're destined to always be an ensemble and you're not even that great in an ensemble, like they should just cut you
Yep,
so you can move on. Like truthfully.
exactly. But they're like Amazon; they'll take anyone.
They're
Like,
like, we'll make that ensemble
yeah,
70 people deep.
exactly.
And
And
it's like, this doesn't make any sense.
it,
It,
it
should
doesn't
be
matter
20
who.
people tops.
It's very corporate, is what I'm talking about. It's like it doesn't matter who. Let's just put them in the situations to get the job, like done. Like that's, and I don't know if I jive with that, but that's what I'm trying to get from all of this, is that it promotes tribalism, and we all know what that did to me. So there you have it.
Wait, what it did to you? Like everyone went against you?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah. Well,
or the
not
mob mentality?
a little bit, a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just feel left out of the tribe. It's whatever. That's what's up, I suppose.
What are your summer plans? Like,
I
have
know.
you ever thought of traveling, Jared?
When I was gonna get fired from Amazon, I got my passport. So, but I'm not fired as of yet. I was actually talking to Alex Trainer before he got here about maybe going to Norway with him, but now I don't think that's happening. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere for a while, and the summer is not going to be good because my dad is really upset with me.
Well, then maybe it's no better time than now. If he's upset with you, maybe you guys need some space.
Well, he's gonna be upset with, like, I mean, he already like had a weird talk with me about like, not doing anything, and that kind of was upsetting. So I worry. And then he called me up and he was like, "Let's just put this behind us." And I'm like, "We can try, but it's gonna be a weird conversation when we have to do this again in a year from now." So, yeah, it was really upsetting. So
I think you need change. I think you need to do an Eat, Pray, Love
yeah, that would be nice.
and discover and be like, oh my God, I need to get the fuck out of my dad's place.
Yeah, but he's not even here. All I have is, I have a pretty smooth life here.
Yeah.
Even though I don't
Yes.
have like skate friends really too much.
You have your what?
I don't have skate friends or anybody really. So, but I have this show, and this show is a conduit to something. Like,
Can't you just like become a driver in the city?
I don't like the
Or
traffic.
closer to the city?
The only reason I do it is because I'm here. Like, that was sort of how I worked it out. Is that
Yeah.
like,
But obviously it's getting boring.
and also you can't do the things I do, like in the city, that make me so good out here. Like, it's a lot of driving in reverse, and that's what makes me so good, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like all these deep driveways,
It's
like
a lot harder.
Yeah, so you can't do those same things. Yeah, as much as I know you miss me, I'm gonna be out here. I'll see you in 2038 when I move to 57th Street, and that's how we're gonna play it.
That's so morbid.
I know. Well, that's what I thought of after I got yelled at. I was like, oh man, the year is 2038.
You know it's going to like the synagogue or something.
Right? No, I get the place, and like I get this one, and like then I get to sleep with all these wrinkly old hags, like in his bed. That's what I'm picturing in this
don't
fantasy
know.
where I have no children or
I don't
anything.
think you should rely on that.
I'm not, but this lady called me up the other day, and she asked if I was interested in going back to school, and I said to her, no. And she was like, have you thought about business? And I'm like, no. And like, in the end, I told her that school did nothing for me. She's like, and I'm wondering if she has those conversations a million times a day. I'm hoping she does.
I know she probably does. It's probably just like a
It's a reflection on the
like a call
times.
person.
The problem is, and this is my final point because we are like approaching the end, is that it kind of breaks me up that I can't live on Franklin and Fulton Street in a little studio or a one bedroom. Like, it's not fair. And until I can do that, go fuck yourselves. Well, I mean, and me too, obviously, because I'm killing myself by by living a life I don't really like. Like, I do belong in the city where I can date other like women who are like-minded like myself, who aren't like a bartender with 2 kids and covered in tattoos and shit. I don't know. Like, that's what you get out here, at least. I don't know why that's what changed during COVID. Maybe people had a lot of free time to ink up, but whatever.
Well, you're out in the burbs, so that does make sense to me.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I thought this was a place where all the ladies came out and but they don't want that, or they already got that. Maybe.
You should look into being like a sugar baby. Because
Right.
summer's coming,
Yeah.
you're in the Hamptons. There's gonna be like rich old ladies.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm trying to get good at
So
this.
it's not like money you're after.
I'm trying to get good at like animation again, which I don't remember how to do for whatever reason. Or no, it's like I don't remember art or how to draw at this point. I don't know. I'm trying to work on myself before letting someone else, take the reins and try to mold me into something I'm not.
Okay. And you just need to make a change,
Yeah,
and that spark will come.
I would hope so. I don't know if it will, for
And
sure.
I'm sorry for giving you like unsolicited advice because I know that's really annoying.
No, it's fine. I take it all the time. It makes a good show, and especially on a day where we lost an icon who
I know.
used to do the same.
So sad.
It is so sad. It is. I know.
You could be that guy. What? We did that show.
We did that show a
We
little
We
bit.
did our little live
Yeah,
show.
exactly. I know. So
Valley show.
maybe I won't delete it
Dr.
after all.
Jared.
That's right. I know. We got to bring that back. Why don't you do any live stuff? How come you're not doing any live thing? As much as I can
I
say,
don't want to be out at like the pit loft on a Wednesday at midnight. I'm too old for that shit.
I know.
And I don't care if people are like, "Oh, you don't hustle." It's like, okay, fine, I don't hustle. Sue me. I like 8 hours of sleep and not wasting my fucking time. Like,
Yep. Oh man.
those shows were not gonna make or break me. Like,
Damn. We just got to like the heart of it for sure. Like I'm.
but
Mm-hmm.
I don't, and I'm not talking about our show because we were always conscientious of like
The
being
time.
like it's gonna be on a weekend or it's gonna be like it's gonna be a night you would want to go out and it's gonna be not
Well,
so late
we
and it's
started
only gonna
on
be
time.
an hour.
we would start on
Like-
time, and we were actually very weird about that. Like that
No,
we took
but
it
listen,
more
because
seriously.
We really took into consideration like what shows do we fucking hate? Oh, when people start 2 hours late and they run like 3 hours just to listen to themselves talk, and it's not good at all.
What
like-
I want to do is maybe start a comedy show myself. Again, that would be nice. But I miss doing improv. It's a shame that nobody likes it anymore.
Well, yeah. I mean, I just don't like improv.
I
I
mean,
liked what we did, which was like, okay, these are the beats.
it
Like,
needs to be formatted. Like this was an improv show that was formatted to a certain extent.
well, this was a conversation.
Conversation. Well, that I improvised. I didn't write. Well, I wrote some of this. Yeah, some of my little anecdotes that I hope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some of
yeah,
them.
I know you do that.
Yeah, it's a problem of mine, but gotta shoehorn them in at every second, of every minute of every hour of the day. So, well, that's good.
Get your facts.
I'm glad that I can keep this show running on time as well. Like you were probably really impressed that I had like the link ready and everything.
I was.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
was.
Especially since I smoked like 3 bowls trying to like calm down and then I ate to be like don't be high and then I would get high again and it was a problem.
You should try like.
I have no
You just should try. You should take one day off.
I have no discipline. I do sometimes from
you
work.
should sleep. You should, because I recently found out that like you're not getting real rest
Oh.
when you smoke. Like,
It's possible. I try not to smoke before I go to sleep, but here's the problem. I bought really bad weed in Southampton and I just want to get it out of my system. I think you understand that.
get it out of your system, and then you just want to smoke it all.
Smoke
You
it
wanna get
all
rid
so
of
that I just don't have it. Like I just bought weed that like it just doesn't taste great. Like I fell for a radio ad. I was like, oh well, then it must be good if it's on the radio. And
my God.
like if they're just advertising it like that, it must be fantastic. And like
So they have like a dispensary near you.
they like in Southampton, there's like a block of them just like in Mastic, and like their weed isn't as fresh, I don't think. And
Yeah.
I thought I could exist without Brooklyn, because I was like, oh, I'll just get weed out here, but it's not. It's not even that it's spray. The guy was charging 85 for like a little jar of an eighth. Like what the fuck? And like I still got the cheap stuff, and he kept opening them up, and I was like, you open them up for people to smell, and that's what ruins the weed. I didn't say that, but like.
Yeah. Like, was this place legit? Was it a real?
They seem legit because they were like a little store, but it's like, I don't know. Fuck legal weed is all I'm saying. I need to learn to grow is what's really holding me back from wanting to wake up in the morning. Like,
Maybe that's your motivation.
well, I know a guy down in Knoxville, like, and he's like always telling me, come through and do this, and like, I'll show you the ways if you show me animation, and like, maybe I'll have him on, but he talks, I hate the way he talks sometimes. He just keeps like interrupting me and not letting me say my. It's like a big brother. I want to fucking bitch this guy out, but yeah, I feel like he's like you gotta grow your own weed, but I can't grow weed here, so it's fucked. It's fucked from the get go.
The over 65 community is really gonna.
But I think that that's what's gonna solve like my life issues, because you know I can never get the right weed in me at the right time either. Like I bet if I smoked something that wasn't a dirty hybrid, maybe it would have been good. Who knows? I don't fucking know. But that's I can't pledge to quit weed because you know what else will I do with like what'll I
Just
do?
watch a lot of TV.
I watch TV. I've been watching some crazy things. Nothing like you though, but I've been watching some crazy stuff. I don't know if I have enough time to get into it, but I will if you let me.
Yeah, I mean, well, we just have 3 minutes.
Oh, you
but-
know already? Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I don't know what you watch.
Well,
Like, I just watch
yeah.
Bravo
Oh,
and like
wow.
the HBO stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't do that. No. But I've been watching this thing on Netflix about Hitler's circle, his inner circle, and like that thing was the most fascinating thing I watched all year. Like,
Oh wait, what? There's like a fight happening.
oh damn. Cat fight? I can't hear it, so it just sounds
It's
like
weird. I'm like, what am I? It's like rough sex, or it's like I don't know. It's weird.
could be both. Yeah. I don't know if yeah, so I watched this thing on Hitler's Inner Circle. It was really fantastic. Like
Well, that sounds interesting though.
it was because you learn about like the inner workings of it, and I tried to compare it to my own experience at Amazon and like who I fit in and how I was like let go of this inner circle, like and like that's what kind of got me over it and everything, and like I would recommend that. And then I'm watching another one on Hulu too, like Yeah, and I like said to my dad, he was like, you were so obsessed, like, and I'm like, yeah, I know, and the only person who's as obsessed as you is the rabbi, like, and apparently, yeah, that's probably what it is. Like, I'm supposed to be a rabbi and a weed grower, and I can't do any of these things. That's my issue in life.
What, your dad thinks you're supposed to be a rabbi?
Well, I think I'm supposed to be, but I don't like
Oh,
the
you do.
music.
Okay.
I don't like the music, so it never really worked for me. But I like the philosophy, and like I think I really have a handle on things.
Maybe you just need to get with religion.
I don't know if that's what's gonna do it for me. I want to be like a rabbi that isn't invested in religion, like a new school one, like 2.0, like no yarmulke, leather jacket, you know, and like some tzitzis maybe, like like the Fonz.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I don't think he was a rabbi.
He wasn't.
Or maybe you want to be like a scholar. That should be your next identity.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe you should have taken that woman's call and been interested in going back to school.
I guess it's too late for me. Oh, and in 10 minutes our call ends. That's what that sound means, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, that's good. Dismissed. No, this was like a nice chance to, Oh, wow, we could extend the call? That's cool. I didn't see that. That's like a new thing. But no, this was nice that we get to like chat. We never get to like hang out anymore or
I
anything.
know.
I don't know what you're
It's
doing.
long.
Watching Bravo, I guess, and not smoking weed.
The months go by when you just watch Bravo.
They really do. What is so good on that show? Like the Housewives?
I've been watching Vanderpump Rules because they had like this big scandal that happened
Oh, yeah.
recently. Not one person on that show is rational.
Did someone die or something?
No, like this guy cheated on his longtime girlfriend with someone in the circle, in their friend circle.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like,
I'm out of it. I used to watch 90 Day Fiance. I'm done with it. I don't want to live my life in reality TV. The only one I watch is Next Level Chef on Hulu. But I try not to watch a ton of reality TV. Holy shit.
yeah.
And I don't have my charger down here. Fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm dying too, so
All right.
maybe it's a good time.
It is a good time. All right. I'll just talk to you soon.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, Jared.
All right. Bye.